My name is Elena, and we're focusing on clearing shame using EFT or tapping. Shame is a tough emotion to carry around. It's one of those emotions that cuts to the very core when we believe it's lies. Brene Brown studied shame for over 12 years, and she explains that shame is not the same as guilt. She says guilt is the focus on behavior, whereas shame is the focus on the self. Guilt is I did something bad, and shame is I am bad. Guilt says I made a mistake, and shame says I am a mistake. A big difference is that guilt is how we recognize when we don't feel good about something we said or did. Then we can own our mistakes and do better. Shame, however, is a very subtle form of avoidance. It is rooted in victim consciousness. It holds us powerless by convincing us that we are inherently bad and not able to take responsibility for our own emotions. But shame is a lie. It's a distortion. Shame is highly correlated to low self-esteem and depression and can lead to destructive behaviors like addiction and eating disorders and self-infliction and bullying and aggression and violence and suicide. Sometimes we don't even know when it started, and sometimes we do. But as we process and release this shame today, we are literally creating a new paradigm. Without this shame, we have access to our creative power to align with our best life possible. Start by tapping on your thymus gland, which is right in front of your heart, and taking a deep breath. Just relax your chest and your shoulders as your breath sinks down into your belly. Just sense into your body and notice where you've been holding on to the shame and what it physically feels like in your body. Now, taking full responsibility for your own physical and emotional well-being, we'll start by tapping on the karate chop point. You can repeat after me. Even though I've been carrying all of this shame, I accept how I feel and love myself anyway. There's a part of me that believes that shame has been protecting me from revealing my true self, because I was taught long ago that it's unsafe and that I'm not worthy to express the real me. And I forgive myself and anyone else who might be part of this shame. I'm choosing to move this shame out of my body. Now, tapping on the eyebrow point, just pay attention to what the voice of shame sounds like. Tapping on the side of your eye. Listening to that inner dialogue from that voice of shame, that inner critic. Now, under your eye, on the bone, it might be saying things like, I am not worthy, I am not deserving of being loved. Tapping underneath the nose. Take a deep breath. Above the chin. That voice that tells you that you're not good enough. That says things like, I'll never be successful. Now on the collarbone. Or that I don't fit in. On the side of the ribs. That voice says, who do I think I am? Top of the head. Breathing. Just noticing all of the lies that shame continues to tell you. Now on the eyebrow again. Just sense into your body. side of the eye, noticing where you're holding on to the shame. Under the eye, and what it feels like. Maybe it feels dense and heavy and fiery. Just breathing. Above the chin, just noticing all the ways that you maybe have been avoiding the shame, and now you're giving it your full attention. Collarbone. Because there's no such thing as a bad feeling, and all feelings just want to be felt. So we're giving all of our attention to shame. Side of the ribs. So that we can process through it and let it go. Release it from the body. Top of the head. Noticing if it causes any physical pain or discomfort. Just bringing it to the surface and processing through it. Repeating after me. Shame feels like a straitjacket. It keeps me stuck and confined. Breathing. Above the chin. It keeps me feeling small, hiding myself from the world behind the veil of shame. Just noticing the feelings come up. Maybe there are other feelings that are showing up as well. Just allowing anything that comes up to show itself fully, feel it fully as you keep tapping through the points. All of the shame inside of me causes me to doubt my self-worth. It holds me back from being the real me. And now I'm letting it go. Choosing to take my power back. No longer being identified within the shame. Shame is not who I am. Shame is just something I've experienced. And I'm choosing to let go of all the ways I used to identify with it. Top of the head, I'm releasing it from every cell in my body. Eyebrow, releasing the shame from my past all the way to my present moment. Feeling the relief that shame will not be brought into my future. Under the eye, because I'm letting it go for good. Under the nose, breathing. On the chin, I'm no longer giving shame my power. The collarbone, taking control of how I feel. Feeling the relief and the space that I'm creating by letting shame go. Top of the head, making room for all of the feelings that suit my highest good. It feels so much lighter to have let go of the shame. Feeling refreshed and excited about what my life looks like without the shame. I'm allowing my true self to emerge. My inner being does not feel shame. the chin. And as I move forward as my true self, collarbone, I can look forward to my life opening up in front of me. Because shame has held me back in so many ways. And I'm ready for that to all change. As I let go of the shame and feel it for the last time. Now put your hand on your heart and just breathe into the relief of how you've dissipated that emotion, that heavy emotion that you maybe were carrying along all of this time, pulling behind you, carrying on your back. That emotional weight is now lifted, and you are the one who did this for yourself. So you got this. You can continue on tapping away any remaining shame that might be holding on, and taking full control of how you feel, and noticing the emotional relief when you take your power back. So thank you for watching, and continue to tap into your true self.